Stop. If your English still sounds like a textbook, you're making one simple mistake.
Stay with us. You'll discover how to speak English naturally and sound more like a confident speaker.
Have you ever noticed that you can understand English, memorize hundreds of vocabulary words, and even know grammar rules? But when you actually start speaking, your English sounds stiff, unnatural, or like you're reading directly from a textbook? If that sounds familiar, don't worry. You are definitely not alone. Millions of English learners around the world face exactly the same challenge. And the good news is that becoming a natural English speaker is much easier than most people think. Today, we're going to reveal the simple habits and speaking techniques that native speakers use every single day. And by the end of this episode, you'll know how to make your English sound smoother, more confident, and much more natural.
That's such an important topic, Liva, because I think many learners believe that speaking perfect grammar is enough, but when they hear native speakers having real conversations, they realize that everyday English sounds completely different from what they learned in school. I'm really excited because today's episode is going to help our listeners speak in a way that feels natural instead of memorized.
Exactly, Jack. So welcome everyone to Talk Smart English Podcast, the place where you improve your English through real conversations, practical tips, and everyday speaking practice. Whether you're a beginner or an intermediate learner, today's episode will help you sound more like a confident English speaker and less like someone reading from a grammar book. So stay with us until the end because we'll also share an easy speaking challenge that you can start using today. So Jack, before we dive into today's lesson, let's first understand what it actually means to speak English naturally. Many learners think that speaking naturally means using difficult vocabulary, sounding exactly like a native speaker, or speaking very fast. But that's not true at all. Speaking naturally simply means expressing your ideas clearly, comfortably, and confidently using the words and expressions that real people use in everyday conversations. It's about sounding relaxed instead of rehearsed, choosing common phrases instead of overly formal ones, and communicating your message in a way that feels smooth and authentic.
I completely agree, Liva. I remember when I first started learning English, I spent so much time memorizing long vocabulary lists and grammar rules because I thought that was the secret to fluency. But when I finally tried to have a real conversation, I realized that native speakers weren't using the complicated expressions I'd memorized. Instead, they used short, simple, and natural phrases that made communication easy and effortless. That was the moment I understood that real English is much more about connection than perfection.
That's exactly the point, Jack. And that's what today's episode is all about. We're going to show our listeners how to replace textbook English with real-life English, how to choose words that native speakers actually use, and how to build the confidence to speak naturally in everyday situations. We'll also share practical examples that you can start using immediately, whether you're talking to a friend, attending an interview, traveling abroad, or simply practicing your English every day. By the end of this episode, you'll have a much clearer understanding of what natural English really sounds like and how you can make it a part of your own speaking style.
Now, let's talk about why this topic is so important for every English learner. Imagine this. You've spent months or maybe even years studying English. You know grammar, you've memorized hundreds of words, and you can even understand English videos or books. But when someone asks you a simple question like, "How was your day?" you suddenly freeze. Your mind starts translating from your native language into English, and by the time you've found the perfect sentence, the conversation has already moved on. This doesn't happen because you're bad at English. It happens because you've been trained to study English instead of actually using it as a language for communication. The goal isn't to create perfect sentences every time you speak. The goal is to communicate your ideas naturally, confidently, and without overthinking every single word.
I think that's something almost every learner can relate to, Liba. Many people lose confidence because they compare themselves to native speakers or they worry about making mistakes. They believe that one small grammar mistake will make people judge them, so they stay silent instead of speaking. But the truth is that even native English speakers make mistakes. pause while talking, and sometimes search for the right words. Real conversations are never perfect, and that's exactly what makes them natural. Absolutely, Jack. The biggest difference between fluent speakers and learners isn't that fluent speakers know every English word or never make mistakes. The real difference is that they keep the conversation moving. They focus on expressing their ideas instead of chasing perfection. If you can develop that habit, you'll notice something amazing. Your confidence will grow, your speaking speed will improve, and people will understand you much more easily. So throughout today's episode, don't aim to sound perfect. Aim to sound natural, because natural English is what people use and understand every single day. Liba, I think this is one of the most helpful parts of today's episode, because many English learners don't even realize they're making small mistakes that make their English sound unnatural. They usually translate directly from their native language, and although the sentence may be grammatically correct, it doesn't sound like something a native speaker would normally say. Could you share some of the most common mistakes and show us how to fix them? Absolutely, Jack. Let's start with a mistake that almost every English learner has made at some point. When someone says thank you, many learners always reply with welcome. While people may understand what you mean, the natural English response is, you're welcome. Even more common expressions are, no problem, my pleasure, anytime, or don't mention it. These are the phrases you'll hear in real conversations every day.
That's interesting. I used to think that saying welcome by itself was completely correct, but now I can hear the difference. You're welcome definitely sounds much more natural and complete.
Exactly. Here's another common example. Many learners say, I have a doubt. This expression is common in some varieties of English, but in everyday international conversations, especially with native speakers, it's much more natural to say, I have a question, or I'm not sure about this, or could you explain this to me? Choosing these expressions makes your English sound smoother and easier for everyone to understand.
I can see how just changing a few words can make a big difference. The meaning stays almost the same, but the conversation sounds much more natural and confident.
That's exactly the point, Jack. Here's one more example. Instead of saying, I am going to my home, simply say, I'm going home. Native speakers don't usually use my before home in this situation. It's a small change, but details like this make your English sound much more fluent. My advice to every listener is this. Don't just memorize grammar rules. Pay attention to the phrases native speakers actually use. Listen to podcasts, watch interviews, enjoy English movies, and repeat natural expressions aloud every day. The more real English you hear, the more naturally you'll begin to speak. And before long, these expressions will become part of your everyday communication without you even thinking about them. Now it's time for our favorite part of the episode, your Speak Smart Challenge. If you're listening while walking, studying, or relaxing at home, this is your chance to actively practice instead of just listening. Remember, English is a skill that improves through speaking, not just by understanding. So wherever you are, try to repeat each sentence after us. Don't worry about having the perfect accent or making mistakes. The goal is to speak clearly, confidently, and naturally. If you need more time, simply pause the podcast and repeat each sentence 2 or 3 times before moving on.
All right, everyone, let's do this together. I'll say a sentence first, then you repeat it after me. Ready? Hi, how's it going?
Excellent. Now say, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Nice and relaxed. Don't rush your words. Imagine you're talking to a real friend, not taking an English exam.
Here's the next one. Would you like to grab a coffee?
Now repeat. Sure, that sounds great. Remember to smile while you speak. It may sound funny, but smiling actually helps your voice sound warmer, more confident, and more natural.
Last one. Repeat after me. I'm still learning, but I'm getting better every day.
That's a powerful sentence, and it's something every English learner should believe. The more you practice speaking out loud, the more natural your English will become. So make a promise to yourself today. Spend at least 10 minutes every day speaking English. Even if you're practicing alone, Small, consistent practice every single day will always bring better results than studying for hours only once in a while. Keep speaking, keep learning, and most importantly, keep believing in your progress because every conversation you have is one more step toward fluency. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and we'll see you in the next episode of Talk Smart English Podcast. Until then, take care, stay confident, and keep speaking English every single day. Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Keep smiling, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next episode of Talk Smart English Podcast.